intelligent, respectful, strong woman, you are going to irritate people's demons. Just your presence alone is going to cause commotion.
Most men can't handle being with a conventionally attractive woman.
And tells me she's the moderately attractive woman we're discussing here.
So to this boy, like, what you about to eat? And I said, ramen. I'm making ramen. And he was like, oh, noodles. This not my guy.
I'm not supposed to want to handle you. Are you not human?
He cannot handle your loud mouth. He cannot handle your red flags. And he absolutely shouldn't have to.
Know who the you are. You done told this motherfucker 100 times, oh, you know, I got my own place and I'm a homeowner, I do this, and you run around here with these motherfucking little bitches. He don't give a fuck. Stop explaining yourself. Stop saying shit. He already know. He know you a big deal. You too big. You so big of a deal. You can't, his hands. You too big for his hands. That's why he mishandling you. That motherfucker handling you because you too big. He don't know what to do with you. He don't know whether to learn for you to become a student or to you and be a motherfucking lover. He don't know. Motherfucker intimidated as hell. Mad cause you won't bow down. Ain't no bow down. Explaining your ass some long ass. I done told y'all about them long ass motherfucking text messages. Doing that shit. Keep telling him who you are with your credentials. You ain't gotta do that when you a queen. When you an empress. He know. And if he don't, he get the fuck on. We'll send the royal knights to get his ass the fuck on. Coming in on horses behind your pretty ass and everything. It's Empress taking neighborhood's favorite country lady. Love you. Bye.
So to this boy, and he was like, what you doing? And I was like, I'm in the house chilling, about to eat. And he was like, what you about to eat? And I said, ramen. I'm making ramen. And he was like, oh, noodles. And I was like, this not my guy.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Not my guy. Y'all, it irritated me so bad because...
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
He's talking about you eating noodles. And I'm like, no, I'm knowing what he's saying. He thinking I'm talking about like top ramen, putting oozing noodles like on the stove, like the whole thing. And I'm like, no, bitch.
Wonder you stayed single.
I'm making real ramen, like from scratch, like the one they make in China. What are you talking about? And then it really got me good because I'm like, these men think they got it all figured out. Like, you really thought I was saying I'm in the house making oozing noodles? No. I said what I said. But yeah, I ain't like him after that because what do you think you playing with it? I said I'm making ramen.
I wonder why they left.
This is a post for the black girls, okay? If that doesn't apply to you, you can watch, I guess, but it's not really for you. Being a confident black girl is so taboo. I mean, people feel so comfortable, even other races, they feel so comfortable when I'm talking about how hard something is or a struggle. They're like, oh, you've got this. You know, people love a good sob story. But the moment I start talking about my qualifications or my capabilities or just standing on business, I make people so uncomfortable. And I've heard other people talk about it. I didn't realize this was a thing until I started seeing other people talk about it on TikTok. And it really drives me crazy. I'm a lawyer. I went to law school. I took the bar exam. I passed. I've been practicing 10 years. Heaven forbid I walk into a room like I have something to say, like I have perspective or knowledge that qualifies me to be there. Heaven forbid. And yet when I show up like I know what I'm talking about, it makes people really uncomfortable. And I'm currently writing a YA fantasy fiction book. There's a black girl at the center, and I didn't want to make her one of those like, oh, I'm so pretty and so strong, like archetypes, but I don't know it, and everyone's fighting over me and I don't know why. I want to write a story about a black girl who is confident, who knows her worth and her value, and who knows what she brings to the table, because we just at least as a kid, I'll speak for myself, I did not see that narrative. So trying to figure out how to like navigate that now as an adult, like how to navigate the world who expects me to be unqualified and uneducated. How do I navigate the world as a confident Black girl? Because people don't know what to do with that. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. How do you handle it? How do you handle it?
This is the issue. So many of them are educated. And what money did they waste? Because a lot of them, I'm not saying all, are not paying those student loans. That's why they had to do away with certain programs, like as far as certain degrees, they had to do away with. But anyway, they're too smart for their own good. Like, for instance, even the lady that talked about ramen, right? She got mad at the man because he said, Ramen, you sound like you're from the hood. I know I sound like I'm from the hood. I am from the hood, right? She probably is from the hood. He's listening to her voice thinking you're talking about ramen noodles. If you was so smart, you would have figured that out. See, yeah, I do sound kind of hood. That's what, if a girl said that to me, I would have said, I do sound kind of hood. She probably thinks I'm talking about ramen noodles. I would have educated her, right? Because you shouldn't shun people. I repeat, you shouldn't shun Black men because they didn't go to school like you did. That's why I said there's a problem. Don't be fooled by the glasses, right? Why? Because they're still not smart. They don't have street smarts, natural human being smarts to understand that maybe it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Yes, you are the problem.
And that's what men are saying. It's you. So now they're paying for it in loneliness. That's why things are so hard nowadays.
Intelligent, respectful, strong woman, you are going to irritate people's demons. The sight of you, even if you're not operating in your gifts, even if you're not doing anything specific to draw attention to you, just your presence alone is going to cause commotion.
Someone call a search party because these TikToks are lost in Delulu land.
It's going to cause people to look at themselves in comparison to you and their perceived thoughts about who you are and what your lived experience is like, and that will either inspire them to better themselves or it will cause them to feel inadequate or inferior, and that is where the projection starts. That's where the random disrespect comes from. It has nothing to do with you. You existing is not a problem. You choosing to be the best version of yourself every day is not a problem. The problem these people have is with themselves. You are reflecting a side of them that they have not achieved yet or that they don't feel is possible to them. If someone is bringing that negativity into your life, do not change who you are into something more digestible for them. Avoid them if you can, or put yourself in an environment where people uplift you and you can uplift other people.
Winter is here.
You know what's one of the most annoying things about women? Like, I damn near hate, bro. Like, it's a pet peeve. When a mother bitch say some dumb shit like, you can't handle me. Oh my goodness, man. God. Bitch, I'm not supposed to want to handle you. Like, are you not human? Like, are you not a human? Like, I've never heard of a human handler. I've never heard of a woman handler. I've never heard of a woman whisperer. Like, you handle lions, you handle bears. Like, I've heard of a bear handler, a lion handler. Like, bro, if she say some dumbass like that, just leave her where she at, bro. Because she just gonna put you through a whole bunch of bullshit for no reason, man. Unnecessary ass, stupid ass shit, bro. And gonna use some dumb ass phrase like that to justify all the shit that she's doing. Or saying, or both, bro.
Most men can't handle being with a conventionally attractive woman.
Seems like we got an overinflated ego here, but let's not make any assumptions.
They don't know what to do. They don't know how to treat her.
Something tells me she's the moderately attractive woman we're discussing here.
Real talk alert.
And you can clock this sometimes on the very first date.
Note to self, most times when a woman says you can clock this, it's some bullshit on the way.
I went out with this dude, you know, he was in my class. He was nice enough, you know, I didn't really engage with him that often, but I was like, oh, okay, well, he's all right.
Translation, she didn't really like him, but she was down for that free date.
Why not?
Told you.
I got off at the train stop, and he was at a different train stop, a couple blocks away. And I was like, oh, okay, I could just go to the restaurant and wait. He was like, no, stay there, stay there. Immediately, I was like, red flag.
What?
Now, I'm not being arrogant when I say...
And it was at this moment that the delusion creeped into the conversation.
I'm too fine to be waiting outside.
Surely you can't be serious.
And I'm not saying that because, oh, I deserve to be treated better.
If you're gonna lie to me, tell me there's a broad waiting in the car wants to tongue my...
I'm saying that because while I was waiting outside, a man who was my type, closer to my type, came up to me and asked for my Instagram.
Just another example, guys, that a woman will accept your offer to go out and have absolutely no interest in you whatsoever.
This is too up for me even to think about.
So then I was like stuck. I'm like, do I tell him?
What?
Nah.
Okay. All right.
Now, I didn't end up going out with either of them that too much after that, but
Bitch, please.
like, you gotta think things through, Bookie.
And of course, at the end of it all, it ends up the guy's fault who asked her to go out in the first place. You can't make this up, guys.
Okay, listen up. This is for my fellow girls in their early 20s who just can't quite figure out why it didn't work with that one guy. I'm going to be the one to say it because I've personally experienced just this. Sometimes it's not that they don't like you. It's not that you're not good enough for them. It's actually that they feel as though they cannot handle you at that point in their life. Yep, you're too much for them. Men, including young men, they need the masculine validation of being able to take care of the female that they're with. And they want to seem impressive to the female that they're with. Chances are already as a female, if you're the same age as that young man, you're already more mature because we mature faster. But then if you're more mature and you're way more on your stuff and ambitious than that guy and doing your thing, he's genuinely going to feel like you're out of reach right now. Even if he still likes you, he's going to put you in a category of like, when I can handle her, I'm going to get her. Because what guy wants to feel as though they're not impressive to the girl that they're with? They can't take her on proper dates. They can't hold proper conversations. Like, they don't want to be put in that position. Like, they want to be the head honcho. So sometimes you're literally genuinely just too much at that time. And this is something that happens a lot in our age range of early 20s, college dating, whatever. Like, that happens a lot. It's actually one of the main reasons, like, I don't date my age. Because, like, I just turned 21 yesterday. It was my birthday. But I'm 21. And it's like, had 6 elite internships, like, owned 2 of my own businesses, like, while being a full-time college student. Like, I'm always thinking of my future. I'm always working towards my future. And, like, to the everyday eye, like, I seem like I have it all together. Like, I'm very put together. And I've experienced this where, like, I just could not figure out why something wasn't clicking with, like, a guy when I could tell that he liked me so much. But it would be, like, very obvious that, like, he was the same age as me and he just, like, didn't have it together like me. And I literally was genuinely just, like, too much. And it was really obvious. But it was hurtful to me because I'm like, I don't care. Like, I just want to be with you. Like, oh, like, at the time, I was just like, I don't care. Like, I like you so much. But no, like, sometimes you literally, like, they're not going to budge. They're not going to fold. Like, they're going to put you in a category where they're like, okay, like, a year from now, like, I'm going to lock in. And when I can handle her, like, yeah.
This is the problem. Why? Because she very well could have been making a good point, right? Some guys do feel intimidated, but you understand why, right? And some things they talk about is somewhat true. I'll say that. But why is it that way now? Right? Men, they don't see any hope with you ladies. So some guys fall by the wayside. I will say that. But look what you're doing. Tooting your own horn. Think about the guys who think like I do. And that guy could have very well been being nice to you. You ever think about that? I bet you she never thought about that. She thinks because she's doing this, and this, they'll say, oh, I got my degree, and oh, I'm doing this, and oh, I'm doing this. Well, are you still going to the same job? Oh, yeah, I'm still going to the same job. So what if you ask her, so did you get a job with your degree? Well, no, I'm still working. And they think they did everything. This is sad. And it's no coincidence that everything was dropped down and degraded. I told you guys before when I did that video, right? Talking about them taking away student loans, right? The government approved student loans. I told you guys, invest in loan programs that are very good with giving people loans with no credit, because that's going to flourish. I'm telling you, those companies are going to go from 100 million, a couple of 100 million to billions. If they're not there already, right? With all these ladies getting student loans, but what's going to happen is that new company, keep an eye out for it. It's going to increase. The numbers are going to rise in the stock market.
When women say, oh, he can't handle me, or I can't find a man who can handle me, it just makes me realize how difficult that female really is. She's not talking about being too deep or too intellectually anything. She's talking about being combative. She's talking about being rebellious. She's talking about being uncontrollable. Man isn't supposed to handle you, okay? What are you, a wild animal? He's supposed to feel peace when he is around you, when he's in your presence. He's supposed to want to rush back to you because you're the only one who can provide that peace for him. And you over here talking about, that man can't handle you. Girl, he can't handle your uncooperativeness. He can't handle your intimidation tactics. He cannot handle you. He cannot handle your loud mouth. He cannot handle your red flags. And he absolutely shouldn't have to.
Real talk.
I don't know what's the beef with black men and black women, but some of y'all hatred towards black women is definitely rooted deep inside, and I'm trying to figure out why. I made a video to that sound saying you want records for something that you had nothing to do with, and that caption on that sound was, you want me to send you pictures after I paid over a band for my maintenance and you had nothing to do with it, like you didn't contribute anything. The amount of men that was underneath that comment trying to say that I was broke, oh, I should put a price tag on myself, that I'm a gold digger, this, that, third. It's crazy because any other woman from any other race can ask for that treatment of being spoiled or being loved a certain way, can set their standards high, but the moment a black woman try to do it, it's an issue. What's tea? I really feel like some of these black men hate to see a strong, independent black woman coming, for real. I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know if y'all just be hating our moms. Like, I don't know what it is. And anytime you ask them why, instead of they pinpoint why they don't like black women, they just start talking about how every other race is better. That's not the question. Answer the question. I don't think anybody has ever asked the question, why do they not talk to black women? They're gonna be what? Oh, they're too aggressive. So is Hispanic women. And that's just my opinion. Or they be like, oh, they be doing fatherless activities. White women always have their fathers.
They won't listen. They never listen.
Fathers in our life. You mean our black ass fathers? You mean your kind that left us? That's what you're talking about? Like, y'all not beating these allegations. I'm very confused. There's no man that can come across my path that can set my standards low as hell. I don't care. You're not gonna make me feel bad for wanting to be spoiled. You're not gonna make me feel bad for wanting princess treatment. You're not gonna make me feel bad for wanting basic respect and mannerism. You're not. Because, baby, I've pulled every single race. I have men send me gifts for my birthday, send me gifts just because, send me flowers just because I ain't had to give up nothing. I've been on first dates where they waited outside the door until I came downstairs just to open the car door for me and flowers in the passenger seat. I had men pay my rent without me even have to ask for it. So for a man to approach me talking about what do I bring to the table, you're not my type of man. Because those be the same niggas that don't even have a table for you to sit at and eat at. Fuck is you talking about? I had men be like, oh, what do you have? Since you asked for a man with this much, oh, baby, I make 6 figures. What are you talking about? I have my own place. What are you talking about? I be traveling. I've been to a different place every month this year. What are you talking about? What are you doing? Besides sitting on the internet and bashing another woman. Those be the same men that don't get any play, and it be so funny to me. So this is just a message to my black women. Don't let no men set your standards low. I don't care. I don't care if you have a kid. I don't care if you don't have your own place. I don't care if you don't even got it figured out yet. Do not let a man set your standards low. Because I seen women get approached by a man and had nothing. And that man took care of her for everything, took care of everything. There was a story up here of this black woman and her husband, and on the first date, he paid her rent because he saw an eviction notice at her door. They got married within a couple months. Yesterday, I saw a video of a man buying this woman a Mercedes-Benz 6 months into dating her. Now, I'm not saying everything is materialistic, but you can definitely find a man to set the tone. If a man wants you, he's gonna go above and beyond to make you happy regardless. What? Like, I honestly, the way y'all talk about how much y'all don't like black women and how y'all don't like women and women this and how y'all can sit on these podcasts and talk so much shit about women, just be who you are. Be who you are. You don't like girls because you like boys, and that's okay. You make your whole lifestyle bashing women. These are the same women that would never touch you with a 6-foot pole, period.
This is why. That's why this is the way. Right? Nothing you can say to a man who says bye-bye. Look, these ladies riff all the time. Men keep using me. The men that are still not awake, right? Because you saw it yesterday. I even made videos of them talking about red pill has woke me up. To be honest, I didn't need red pill. I was already woke. I saw it. I'm old school. I was woke. I saw everything happening. I was in the city when it was the worst, when it was the best. I saw the clubs when it was the best. I saw the superstars all through the city. I'm talking about, I've been through it all, right? But what they're talking about, these ladies, they're talking about, what do you bring to the table? If I talked about what I was doing, seriously, when you talk about what you've done in your life, they take it as bragging. But when they talk about it, it's okay. Certain men run circles around the men they want, run circles around them. But men say, what do you bring to the table? Because you have no skills. What, your college degree? What does that do? Dustin, I need to make rap music. Your college degree. What does that do for me? What you doing is not where I want to be, right? Because guys are going overseas. That's what they're doing. And this is what you have to understand. They talk. That's how she's talking. Oh, well, what are you gay? Oh, what are you gay? Oh, what are you gay? Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not that. It's that men have another choice now. Why do you think ladies went crazy when Passport Bros started making content 3 years ago? They went crazy because there was no answer for it. Oh, you taking advantage of those girls? You taking advantage of those girls? Oh, nobody talking to us. Why? Why is that happening? There's a reason why. So now you're paying for it in loneliness.
I've really started to dislike black women. I love us because I am us, but I don't like us at all.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Women, there's no in between with us. Either I meet a sister that's like me, that's empowering and honest and genuine and just humble and all of the good stuff. But the other ones, no. We catty. We're backstabbers. We jealous. We're conniving. We're vindictive. But black women, we trashy when it comes to the way we treat each other. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. Y'all might not want to admit it, or maybe your story is just different. Maybe you were blessed to be around black women that have been different, but that ain't been my story in 15, 20 years.
Now, I just let that roll. I wanted to let the whole thing roll, but please go back and watch that sister whole video. I'm going to tag her in the comments. But see, when I say that, y'all tell me I hate black women. I don't know what I'm talking about. Shut up. woman hater. But that woman got almost 3,000 comments in there and almost 10,000 likes, and they're agreeing with her, other black women. So is it that y'all know, boy, one day y'all gonna listen to me. Just one day. Because when I said women hate women, black women hate other black women, y'all told me I was cap. So it makes sense why we get all of these internet conversations from y'all, because it's nothing but projection. Because y'all be just as catty, just as conniving. That's why they get so upset when we start talking about male friendships, and women will get to dissecting them and calling them this and that. It's because this is why. What she described in her video is why. Because women don't like other women. Because y'all are so catty and underhanded and shicey to one another that y'all think men are generally like that. But no, we're not. I'm not saying they ain't shicey niggas out there. There is. But for the most part, if a brother asks another brother for some advice and come to him humbly or whatever, and just like in sincerity, most men are like, yeah, bro, and that'll help him, because in a way that boosts our ego. Like, damn, this dude really coming up to me. He think I'm the subject matter expert. Yeah, bro, yada, 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 woo, woo. That make us feel good. Women will sit there. They might give you the advice and then turn around and go talk behind your back, because y'all just naturally catty and jealous of one another. I keep telling y'all in sisterhood, there's no, it's fake. There's no sisterhood. All of that, the unity they have on the internet, that's all it is, the internet. It's not real life. Black women hate other black women. And that lady's a personal trainer. And she was like, white women and other groups of women will support her far more than any other black woman will. And that's because, number one, black people, period. The fitness world is not, they're not interested in that. That dieting, fitness, that's not black people, bro. And it damn sure ain't black women. It gotta be some kind of hip hop twerk class or some gimmick to get them to be interested in fitness. They gotta be able to twerk in the class and turn around and go smoke hookah and eat brunch afterwards. And something that I can relate to personally is black women in the military. I will see black senior leadership. I'm talking about dog walk a young black enlisted or whatever, little E1, E2, E3, you know what I'm saying? Dog walk their ass for their hair, for their appearance, for their nails, but let little white girls, it won't say nothing to them. They'll get on them young black girls about their camis being too tight, about their hair being or whatever, their nails being a certain way, they makeup. They will get on them black young girls' ass in the military, them senior enlisted chicks, but will not say a peep to them white girls. And them white girls will be pushing they'll push every boundary with them standards. Won't say nothing. But that's because them black girls be their competition. Them little young black girls be who their senior peers be sitting there going to trying to holler at. That's why. And they know the benefit that come with being that girl back then, because they used to be that girl, but they not that girl no more. So now then they had that senior black leader chick sit there and do the same thing. Them it's in a ever revolving circle. And if you don't believe me, look how they talk about Haley with DDG. Look how they talk about Simone Biles. One day y'all gonna listen to me. Ain't gonna be today, ain't gonna be tomorrow, but eventually y'all will.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.